This is Jeb Blunt, and it's Money Monday on the Sales Gravy Podcast.
Say make money, money, make money, money, money. Make money, money, make money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
All right, it's Monday, and not just any Monday. This is an awesome Monday because it's the very first Monday of the new year. And it's also a very special day for me because this podcast episode kicks off our 20th season. It's hard to believe that we've been producing the Sales Gravy Podcast continuously for 20 years. And over the last 20 years, thanks to you, our incredible audience, we've consistently ranked as the #1 most listened to sales podcast in markets all over the globe. Now, I remember my very first podcast episode all those years ago. I produced it with a microphone that I bought at Guitar Center, and I did it under a blanket for sound suppression. And today, we produce our podcast in professional studios at Sales Gravy and have a full-time production team on staff to ensure we're giving you the highest quality sound and content possible. Now, though a lot of things have changed on the Sales Gravy podcast over the past 20 years, what hasn't changed is my unwavering focus on making the complex simple by cutting through the noise, eliminating the fluff, and giving you the basics and fundamentals that actually work in the real world. The good news is we've got a ton of new episodes and bonus content coming your way in 2026, so be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast app and tune in to listen every single week. Now, today we're going to be diving into personal goal setting. And when I think about personal goals, I usually break them down into 3 buckets: to have goals, to be goals, and to do goals. To have goals are the things that you want to acquire or buy, those cool toys that you get with those commission checks. Whether it's a house, a new car, or building up your savings, to have goals are about acquiring something that enhances your life. To be goals are about evolving into the person that you want to become. Maybe you want to be a sales manager, or if you're a manager, you want to be the director or the VP of sales, or you might want to go back to school for a degree or an MBA, or you want to be a better spouse, a better leader, or a better peer. Maybe you want to be a President's Club winner or be recognized as an expert in your industry. Whatever it is, to be goals help you level up as a person and a professional. And to do goals, these are your experience goals, your bucket list goals that create lifelong memories. But why set goals at all? Well, #1, goals massively increase the likelihood that you'll actually achieve the things that you want. Speaking your goal out loud, writing it down, and being intentional about it has a powerful psychological effect. #2, goals make life meaningful. It's fulfilling to look back and see what you've accomplished, how far you've come over the course of a year, 5 years, or a decade. And #3, we work in a tough profession, and it's just plain satisfying to put your commission checks and bonuses towards something that improves your life and the lives of the people that you love. But the biggest reason to set goals is that the sales profession is hard work, and it can be brutal. It's loaded with rejection. At every turn, we face potential no's, whether it's prospecting calls, asking for next steps, pushing the level up to decision makers, or closing the deal. And we face internal rejection when we try to sell a complex deal to our own company or get approval for special pricing. And sales rejection is everywhere, and the fear of rejection or avoiding it is the #1 reason salespeople fail to perform, to produce, and to stay employed. And adding to all that rejection is the grind of making call after call, stuffing data into the CRM, pushing through proposals, and handling endless follow-ups. The fact is that sales is tedious, hard, rejection-dense work. And for this reason, it requires discipline. The discipline to stay on track and keep grinding day after day and month after month over the course of a sales year. But here's the deal. Discipline is really hard to sustain, especially if we're not hyper-focused on a bigger prize. I want you to pay close attention to this next part because understanding the real definition of discipline is critical. You see, discipline is sacrificing what you want now, easy, for what you want most. I'll say this one more time because it's that important. Discipline is sacrificing what you want now, easy, for what you want most. And human nature, it wants easy. We'd much rather that customers call us than having to chase them down. We'd rather deals close themselves rather than investing hours into multi-step follow-ups. We don't want to face no. We don't want rejection. We want deals to be given to us on a silver platter and leads to call us ready to buy. But success in sales is paid for in advance with facing rejection and hard grinding work. Therefore, if you don't have a clear, compelling reason, something that you want most, it's easy to cave in and take the easy route instead of doing what really needs to be done in order to achieve your goals. This is the reason why having a strong set of personal goals is crucial for sales professionals. You need that powerful why to keep grinding when the going gets tough. You see, when the pipeline's empty, or you're hitting roadblocks and challenges, or that deal you've been working on for months didn't close, or you're having a bad day or a bad month, you need something to pick you up, to get you to look up, to inspire you, to motivate you to keep going. So let's get down to the tactics and talk about how to do this. If you've gone through any kind of SMART goal setting course, some of this will sound familiar, but these basics are timeless and indispensable. To set effective goals, you need to ask and answer 5 basic questions. First, what do you want? Now, it sounds simple, but for a lot of us, it's not. We're so busy scrolling through social media, binging on TikTok, or juggling daily distractions that we never pause to ask, what do I really want from my life? So step 1 is to get specific and define what you want. Next is, when do you want it? Because we're talking about this year's personal goals, let's keep them within the next 12-month horizon. But any truly effective goal requires a deadline or a target date. Otherwise, it's just a pipe dream. When you have a hard date, it creates urgency and focus. The next question is it attainable? Be honest with yourself. If all your goals are ridiculously ambitious, you'll burn out or give up once it's clear that you're not making meaningful progress. Stretch goals are great, and big, hairy, audacious goals are awesome, but balance those types of goals with other goals that you can realistically achieve. The next question is, how bad do you want it? And this, by the way, is the ultimate goal question. Because if your goal doesn't fire you up, if it's not something you'd move mountains to achieve, you won't push through to achieve it. Remember that discipline means sacrificing what you want now for what you want most. If the desire isn't there, the sacrifices won't be made. And the last question, how are you going to get there? These are your steps to success, your system, your process, your roadmap. As James Clear says in Atomic Habits, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. The idea is simple. If you have a crystal clear process for what you need to do daily, weekly, and monthly, you'll keep moving towards your goal even when roadblocks get in your way. Now, here's your homework for the first Monday of the new year. I want you to go sit in silence, turn off your phone, get away from distractions, and grab a notebook and pen. Write down what you want, when you want to achieve it, and how you plan to get there. And sketch it all out. Put all the ideas on a piece of paper. And once you've got it, build a formal goal sheet. What I'm talking about is physically writing it out. There's tremendous power in seeing your goals in black and white, or printing them out and pinning them above your desk. Countless studies show that written goals are far more likely to be realized than goals that just bounce around in your head. Use your goal sheet as your personal goal roadmap over the next year. Now, to make goal setting even easier for you, I've got a course called The Essentials of Setting Winning Goals, and you can find it on Salesgrave University. And in honor of the special week at our 20th anniversary, I'm going to give you the course for free. There are no strings attached and no credit cards required. Just go to goals.salesgravy.com. That's goals.salesgravy.com. And when you check out, use the coupon code podcast. It'll zero out the cost, and you can dive into a comprehensive step-by-step approach to goal setting. Use it to build your goal sheet and get yourself ready for the new year. Before I wrap up, I have one favor to ask. This podcast runs on your support. Seriously, we do not have a marketing budget. You are our marketing budget. So if you love the podcast, do me a solid. Give us a 5-star rating on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Audible, iHeart, Amazon, Outcast, or wherever you listen. And be sure to leave a quick review, even if it's just a sentence or two about why you enjoy the show and how it makes a difference for you. And if you really appreciate what we're doing here at Sales Gravy, please share this with a friend or post it on social media. Now go get to work building your personal goals. And remember, when it's time to go home, when you're worn out, when you're tired, when you don't think you can have a conversation with another person, use your goal as your North Star to find the discipline to will yourself to always make one more call. This is Jeb Blunt, and I'll see you next time on the Sales Gravy Podcast.
Survival of the fittest, you could sink or swim. I been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. I need a pack of them snaps, a handful of Fetty Wops, and rubber band on my greenbacks. Look, dawg, don't be playing with my paper. I need every red cent, that's why I brought my little scraper. Money, 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 money.